Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel.
Today we're diving into one of the most shocking stories in reality TV history. If you're a fan of Pawn Stars, you've probably heard the rumors swirling around about Austin Chumlee Russell supposedly being sentenced to life in prison.
Pretty crazy, right?
Before we get into all that, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And let me know in the comments if you've been watching Pawn Stars since the beginning. For years, Pawn Stars has been giving us an inside look at Rick Harrison's famous Las Vegas pawn shop, showing us rare artifacts, tough negotiations, and all the daily drama that unfolds behind those doors. But when news started spreading about Chumlee's alleged legal troubles, fans were absolutely stunned. How could the lovable, easygoing guy we've watched for years suddenly be facing such serious consequences? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today. I've spent weeks researching this story, talking to sources, and separating fact from fiction to bring you the complete picture of what really happened to Chumlee and where he is now. And trust me, the truth is way more interesting than the rumors.
Let's start at the beginning.
Austin Chumlee Russell wasn't always a TV star. Born on September 8, 1982, in Nevada, he actually got his famous nickname when he was just 12 years old. A friend's dad thought his face looked like the walrus character from the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo, and the name stuck. Imagine having a childhood nickname follow you into international fame.
Chumlee's connection to the pawn shop goes way back.
He became best friends with Corey Harrison as a kid, and if you're a fan of the show, you know Corey's father Rick and grandfather Richard are the ones who opened the gold and silver pawn shop back in 1989. Chumlee started working there when he was 21, about 5 years before Pawn Stars began filming in 2009. What many people don't know is that Chumlee was actually working incredibly hard behind the scenes. Before the fame, he was juggling multiple jobs. He once shared that he worked as an assistant manager at McDonald's, and when Rick decided to buy a Quiznos, Chumlee was asked to run it. Get this, he actually worked both jobs for 135 days straight without a single day off. That's some serious hustle that we never saw on camera. In a heartbreaking twist of fate, Chumlee's father passed away from pancreatic cancer just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars first aired on the History Channel. Imagine going through that personal tragedy right as your life was about to completely change. When the show premiered, no one expected it to blow up the way it did. It quickly became the most watched show on the History Channel and the second most popular reality show on TV right behind Jersey Shore. And despite being portrayed as the comic relief who wasn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, Chumlee became the breakout star. Fans absolutely loved him. His popularity wasn't just for show either. Chumlee turned his fame into business opportunities, starting his own company to sell novelty items and manage his public appearances. By 2010, his business was doing so well that he sold half of it to Rick Harrison for nearly $160,000 so the pawn shop could better handle all the merchandise orders. His products were outselling all the other cast members because people just couldn't get enough of him. What made Chumlee so popular was his authentic personality. The playful friendship between him and Rick felt real, because it was. Rick has mentioned that they've been working together for nearly 20 years, and their bond is almost like family. That natural chemistry is a huge part of why the show resonated with so many people. But as we all know, fame comes with its own set of challenges, and unfortunately, Chumlee's life took a dramatic turn in 2016. This is where the story gets complicated, and those prison rumors started to take shape. In March 2016, police searched Chumlee's Las Vegas home as part of a sexual assault investigation. Now, I need to be clear here, he was never charged with sexual assault. But during that search, authorities made some unexpected discoveries that led to serious legal trouble. Police found crystal meth, marijuana, Xanax, methamphetamine, and evidence of possible cocaine use in his home. They also discovered multiple firearms, several of which were unregistered. This led to Chumlee being arrested and facing nearly 20 felony charges related to drugs and weapons offenses. The media had a field day with this story. Headlines were everywhere, and rumors started flying about Chumlee facing life in prison. But here's what actually happened. Chumlee's lawyer David Chesnoff worked out a plea deal. Chumlee pleaded guilty to unlawful firearm possession, which was a felony, and attempted drug possession, classified as a gross misdemeanor. As part of the deal, Chumlee was sentenced to 3 years of probation and counseling, not life in prison as the rumors suggested. He had to surrender the unregistered guns and stay out of trouble during his probation period, which he successfully completed. The charges were eventually reduced to misdemeanors on his record. This legal situation revealed a side of Chumlee that fans hadn't seen before. The fun-loving, easygoing guy from TV apparently had a much edgier private life than anyone expected. It was a wake-up call, and it seems like Chumlee took it seriously. Around this same time, Chumlee decided to make some other major changes in his life, particularly regarding his health. His father's early death from cancer at age 54 made him realize how important it was to take better care of himself. With support from his girlfriend, he embarked on a serious weight loss journey. Chumlee completely transformed his lifestyle, eating vegetables, avoiding red meat, skipping junk food, starting his mornings with smoothies, and exercising 6 days a week. Through discipline and dedication, he lost over 75 pounds and managed to keep it off for a while. But as many people who struggle with weight know, keeping it off long-term can be incredibly challenging. After experiencing the cycle of losing weight and regaining it, Chumlee decided to take a more dramatic step. In 2021, he underwent gastric bypass surgery, which helped him lose an impressive 160 pounds. This wasn't just about appearances. The weight loss significantly improved his mobility and overall quality of life. He was finally able to do things he couldn't before, like ride a hovercraft, which had previously been impossible because he exceeded the manufacturer's weight limit. While dealing with his legal issues and health transformation, Chumlee was also expanding his business ventures. In June 2017, he opened Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, a nostalgic candy store located right next to the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas. The store offers classic and unique sweets, vintage favorites like Abba and PZ, Jones sodas, souvenir keychains, and exclusive merchandise including autographed bobbleheads. The candy store has become a popular destination for fans visiting Las Vegas, giving them a chance to potentially meet Chumlee in person while shopping for treats. The business maintains a presence on social media, though interestingly, the store's official Instagram hasn't posted since October 7th of last year, when Chumlee shared a post mourning the passing of his beloved dog Forrest. Despite the slowdown in social media activity, the candy store remains operational. Chumlee made a personal appearance there in December 2023, inviting fans to come meet him in person. His entrepreneurial spirit clearly hasn't diminished, as he continues to explore various business ventures beyond his TV fame. Speaking of TV, Chumlee hasn't abandoned Pawn Stars at all. In fact, he's been a key part of the spin-off series Pawn Stars Do America, which takes the team on a nationwide journey to discover unique treasures across the country. Unlike the original show where people bring items to the Las Vegas shop, this spin-off has the team traveling to different cities, meeting collectors, consulting experts, and negotiating deals on the road. Chumlee was spotted filming in Detroit for an episode that aired in April 2024, confirming that he's still very much an integral part of the Pawn Stars franchise. The new format has breathed fresh life into the concept, turning it into an exciting cross-country treasure hunt. Beyond his TV career and candy business, Chumlee has ventured into some unexpected territory: video games. He recently announced his own game called Chumlee's Adventure: The Quest for Pinky. In an interview with Looper, he shared his excitement about the project, reminiscing about his love for classic Nintendo games. The game has an old-school kung fu-style Nintendo vibe, which Chumlee loved as a kid. It's what's known as a homebrew video game, independently developed titles designed for older gaming consoles, often released in limited physical editions for collectors. In the game, players guide Chumlee on a quest to rescue his beloved dog Pink, navigating classic side-scrolling action. Chumlee even hinted at a special challenge: if you can beat the game without getting hit, you'll unlock some cool hidden content. More recently, Chumlee made an appearance at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, sharing updates on his Instagram account Chumlee Collects. Sporting a noticeably slimmer frame that shows he's maintained his weight loss, he was photographed in a vibrant graffiti-inspired bathrobe reminiscent of Keith Haring's iconic 80s artwork. At the convention, he had the opportunity to meet some of his heroes in the comics and collectibles world, including Todd McFarlane, Mitsuhiro Arita, and Stan Sakai. In his post about Comic-Con, Chumlee wrote, "San Diego Comic-Con 2024 was amazing. Met some awesome people that I've looked up to for many years and made stronger bonds with people I have met more recently. All in all, it was a great time. I hope to see you guys at the next con. Now it's time to get back to the week and open up some Pokemon cards." This gives us a glimpse into Chumlee's current passions. He's clearly still an avid collector, particularly of Pokemon cards, and enjoys connecting with fans and fellow enthusiasts at events like Comic-Con. So where does all this leave Chumlee today? Despite his past legal troubles, he appears to have successfully rebuilt his life and career. He's maintained his role on Pawn Stars and its spin-off, manages his candy store business, explores new ventures like his video game, and pursues his collecting hobbies. His dramatic weight loss transformation has given him a new lease on life, allowing him to enjoy activities that were once beyond his reach. While he's not as active on his main Instagram account as he once was, he still has a loyal following of over 800,000 fans who are eager to engage whenever he does post. There's clearly something about Chumlee that continues to capture people's interest, His mix of lightheartedness and depth makes him a uniquely compelling figure. Chumlee's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. From a young pawn shop employee to a reality TV star, entrepreneur, and collector, he has navigated the highs and lows of fame with remarkable resilience. His transformation, both physically and personally, demonstrates his ability to adapt and evolve, proving that setbacks don't have to define a person's future. Despite the controversies that once threatened to derail his career, Chumlee remains a beloved figure in pop culture. His ability to connect with fans and make them feel good about meeting him shows that he's still one of the most relatable stars in reality TV. With his Comic-Con appearance and continued role in Pawn Stars Do America, it's obvious he still enjoys being in the spotlight, but now on his own terms. As Chumlee continues to explore various business ventures and personal interests, one thing is certain: he's far from fading into obscurity. With a renewed focus on health, hobbies, and meaningful connections, his story is still being written, and fans will no doubt be eager to see what comes next for this resilient reality TV star. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Drop a comment below with your favorite Chumlee moment from Pawn Stars, and I'll see you in the next video.